in that game. Moving on to the 2-4A now. Lone Oak at home, a favorite over Heber Springs. Bald Knob is picked to bounce back at Riverview. Number 6, Stuttgart is home and a big favorite over Cave City. In the 3-4A, number 7, Pocahontas is a favorite at Truman. And what could be a very close game, Blytheville at home is the pick over Gosnell. Jonesboro Westside travels to Harrisburg, and Westside is your favorite there. Rivercrest is at home and the pick over Highland. Okay, Barry, let's stop there for some analysis on those first few conferences in 4A.
Gentry at number 10 Ozark is going to help determine playoff seeding, if not the championship in the 1-4A. Gentry's undefeated, and last week the Pioneers held Green Forest to 135 total yards. Meanwhile, Ozarks won 3 consecutive conference games by an average of almost 40 points. Heber Springs at Lone Oak should be a close one. Heber Springs has beaten Lone Oak 9 of the past 16 seasons, but Lone Oak is loaded with talent this fall.
Okay, Barry, we stopped with the 3-4A, so let's move on now. In the 4-4A, Clinton welcomes Central Arkansas Christian, and Clinton is favored there. Lamar is a home favorite over Pottsville. Hootens.com likes Harmony Grove Haskell at Little Rock Hall. Mayflower at home, the favorite against Dover. In the 7-4A, number 1 Arkadelphia should be able to name its score against Waldron, that game being played at Arkadelphia. 8th-ranked Ashdown, another home favorite, welcoming Nashville. Hootens.com is going with Malvern at Mena. Now to the 8-4A, where 3rd-ranked Warren gets to entertain DeWitt. Hootens.com going with the Lumberjacks. Number 4 Star City, another home favorite, welcoming Dumas. Hootens.com likes number 9 McGee at Crossett, and Hamburg at home over Helena. Barry?
Well, down in Bradley County, the Warren Lumberjacks have never lost a conference game to DeWitt, and Warren looks to keep that streak alive this week. We got a couple of interesting ones down in Ashley County. McGee's at Crossett, and historically the Owls have struggled a little bit with Crossett. Crossett has beaten McGee 10 of the past 16 years. And Helena's at Hamburg, and Hamburg's playing pretty good defense this fall, and the Lions have not lost to Helena since Helena moved into the conference in 2016.
We move to the 4th quarter of this America's Car-Mart football report after this word.
All right, David, getting a little closer to kickoff. I'm Chad Hooten for America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. It's America's Car-Mart, and they will do all they can to keep you on the road. America's Car-Mart makes it easy to buy. They offer affordable, quality vehicles, low down payments, plus optional service contracts to offer a little peace of mind. And if you're credit challenged, America's Car-Mart is the place for you. Affordable used vehicles with low down payments, flexible payment plans. It's America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. And coming up next, it's more of the America's Car-Mart football report.
Exciting news for Arkansas students. Our team at the Arkansas Division of Higher Education has been hard at work to improve your scholarship application experience. So starting after October 1st, you will no longer log on to the Universal application to apply for and manage your scholarship applications. Instead, you will be going to SAMS, our scholarship application management system. Don't worry though, our team of financial aid experts will be there to help you navigate our revamped application process. So go ahead and start researching your financial aid options now at sams.adhe.edu.
Don't miss the return of Nighthawk Athletics this fall at National Park College in Hot Springs. With baseball, softball, cross country, men and women's basketball, and newly added men and women's soccer, Nighthawk Nation has something for every sports fan in the Spa City. Cheer on the Nighthawks this season as NPC competes for an NJCAA Region 2 championship and continues to make sports history here in Hot Springs. For more information, visit np.edu/athletics. Get 'em Hawks!
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the 4th season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther Football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We're back and we're checking out Class 3A on this America's Car-Mart Football Report. Let's look at the Hootens.com top 10. And the top 5 are the same from a week ago. Prescott is unbeaten at 6-0 and number 1. Then you have the Boonville Bearcats at 2. Risen, another unbeaten, is number 3. Charleston is 4th. Melbourne is number 5. Some changes begin after that. Lavaca moves up 1 spot to number 6. Hoxie is up 1 to number 7. Fordyce also moving up 1 to 8. Center Point moves from 10th to 9th this week. And Newport moves back into the top 10 for the second time this season. Let's look first at the 1-3A and give you the picks. Number 2, Boonville is at home and facing Mansfield. Hootens.com picking Boonville to capture that one. Number 4, Charleston is a home favorite over Hackett. Hootens.com is going with 6th-ranked Lavaca over Greenland, that game at Lavaca. And West Fork at Cedarville is a road favorite. Now let's go to the 2-3A, where 5th-ranked Melbourne is a favorite on the road at Perryville. Salem gets the nod, welcoming Yellville Summit this week. And Quitman entertains Atkins. Quitman is the pick to win big in that one. Now to the 3-3A, Manila at home is a favorite over Palestine Wheatley. Hootens.com likes Walnut Ridge over Corning, and this could be by a very wide margin. Number 7, Hoxie at home, the pick over Pickett. So the 1, 2, and 3 conferences in 3A. Barry, what do you think?
David, we're a week away from Boonville and Charleston game, but we got to look ahead at that one. Don't think either one will slip up this week. Boonville running back Dax Goff, he's already gone over 1,000 yards for the year on just 66 carries.
All right, now to the 4-3A. Here are the picks. Bismarck at Magnet Cove. Could be close. Hootens.com going with Bismarck. Number 9, Center Point, a favorite at Jesseville. And Paris at Two Rivers. Two Rivers favored in that one. Now to the 5-3A. Number 1, Prescott goes out of state to Homer, Louisiana. Obviously a non-conference game. Prescott, though, the favorite there. Smackover, the pick at Horatio. And Hootens.com likes the Gurdon Go Devils at Falk. Now to the 6-3A, number 3, Risen, and number 8, Fordyce. A dandy matchup there. Hootens.com likes the Wildcats of Risen. Lake Village, a home favorite over Dollarway. And Barton at home faces Drew Central, game that could go down to the wire. Hootens.com likes Barton. All right, Barry, wrap up Class 3A for us.
But David, it's got to be Risen at Fordyce. The winner of this game's probably going to get that number 1 playoff seed out of the conference. Last week, Risen beat up on Camden Harmony Grove, and the Wildcats had 3 running backs combined for 300 yards rushing. Also recovered an onside kick to spark that second half rally. Fordyce has a pretty good running back duo itself in Christian Beelan and Brenton Sledge. Those two combined for over 300 yards last week at Dollarway.
All right, Barry, let's move on to the last 11-man classification. That's Class 2A, and here are the rankings. The Hazen Hornets right on top at number 1. Another East Arkansas team, East Poinsett County, is number 2. Mount Ida is up 1 spot to number 3 after scoring 72 points on Lafayette County last week. Bigelow is up 1 to number 4 after a 31-point win over Hector. Number 5 is Carlisle, also up a spot. The same for Derricks, up 1 to number 6 after beating Mineral Springs. Mark Tree plummets 4 positions after losing by 24 points to Desart. Clarendon is up 1 spot from 9th to 8th. Conway Christian moves from 10th to 9th after beating Decatur. And Poen moves into the top 10, up 3 spots after recording its second shutout victory in 3 weeks. Let's give you your AA picks, and here they are in the 1-2A. Number 4, Bigelow, a home favorite over Magazine. Hootens.com likes 9th-ranked Conway Christian at Johnson County Westside. Hector is the favorite at Decatur in what could be a wide margin. In the 2-2A, Cross County, a favorite over Mariana. That game at Cross County. Number 2, East Poinsett County, a road pick at Earl. And what could be a close game, number 7, Mark Tree at home, favorite over McCrory. Now to the 3-2A, Number 3, Mount Ida at Murfreesboro. And this is the opposite. This should be a blowout. Mount Ida, the favorite there. Number 6, Derrick's also a big favorite at Foreman. And number 10, Poen, another road pick in the 3AA, a favorite at Lafayette County. In the 4-2A, Hootens.com likes all the home teams in this conference. Baptist Prep over Bearden. Carlisle welcoming Hampton. Hampton on a 2-game win streak, visiting unbeaten Carlisle. Hootens.com going with the Bison. And Episcopal playing in Little Rock is favored over England. Barry, how about your insights on Class 2A?
The big one this week in 2A is Des Arc at Clarendon. Des Arc has won 3 straight games, and during that streak putting up 40 points a game. The Eagles getting great play from senior fullback Jack Kirby and sophomore Ben Kirby. Meanwhile, Clarendon fresh off a 14-point victory over McCrory last week. And Coach Mark Courtney's Lions are relying on Trenell Black and Antonio Fletcher. Those two combined for over 320 yards rushing last week. This will go a long way in deciding the number 1 or number 2 playoff seed out of the 2A conference.
Among the AAA sanctioned teams, the rankings go like this. Number 1, Mountain Pine, followed by Spring Hill at 2, Woodlawn at 3, Brinkley is 4, and Izard County Consolidated is 5. Among the club teams, unsanctioned, Mountain View is on top at number 1, followed by Fountain Lake at 2, Genoa Central at number 3, then Subiaco Academy at 4, and Cedar Ridge is 5th. So let's give you the picks. A big game among the club teams. Fountain Lake at Mountain View. Hootens.com going with Mountain View there. Rector is the pick at Augusta. Mountain Pine a favorite at Parker's Chapel. Spring Hill another road pick at Marvel. Hootens.com likes Brinkley at Midland. Genoa Central a favorite at Marshall. Subiaco Academy is the pick at Rosebud. Izard County Consolidated gets the nod at home against Kip Helena. And Dermont has forfeited to Woodlawn this week.
You're listening to a public service announcement from the Arkansas Attorney General. Parents, would you let your child get in a car with someone you don't know or spend the night with a stranger? If you don't know who your children are texting and gaming with on their phones, you could be allowing dangerous people into your home and their bedrooms. Be informed, and together let's protect our kids. Let your Attorney General do the fighting for you. Call 800-482-8982 or visit arkansasag.gov.
Friday night football sometimes means Friday night injury. For the 4th season in a row, the Arkansas children's team is available to get your athletes the immediate treatment they need. From pulled hamstrings to torn ACLs, sports medicine specialists and orthopedic surgeons are available from 10 to midnight at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. All through the regular season, Arkansas Children's Hospital Friday night sports injury clinic. No appointment necessary.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
There's the gun, and we've closed out another America's Car Mart football report. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we hope the games this week turn out the way you want. You'll want to check out Hootens.com throughout the week for great football content, including a feature on Little Rock Christian two-way lineman Landon Smith, this week's First Community Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week. The Top Gun Award, presented by the Arkansas Air National Guard, highlights one of the state's great quarterbacks, and this week that honor goes to Shiloh Christian senior Eli Wisdom. Check those out, and then come right back here 1 week from now. For Barry Grooms, I'm David Wallace. We'll see you then for another America's Car Mart football report.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lone Oak, and it's time for Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Panthers on the road tonight to take on Lone Oak, but let's go back and revisit Bald Knob off to get over what was a tough loss, I know, on the road. Did the bye come at really a good time for your football team?
Yeah, it came at a good time in a lot of ways. First of all, it was a disappointing loss at Bald Knob. We were ahead 21-12 in the fourth quarter, and when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good about your situation. And some things kind of transpired that you don't want to see in the fourth quarter, especially when you have a lead. They went on a drive for about close to about 6.5 minutes or so. And so you have to feel pretty good that they took 6.5 minutes off the clock, and we still have the ball and we still have the lead. And so, and it's just unfortunate that, some of the things that took place and just couldn't come back from the quick turnovers. And so that's, it's a disappointing loss, but it's one of those things that I told the players that you have to put behind you and you have to move on. And, you got a stretch of 3 games here against, some of the better teams in the conference, and you got to put that behind you, and let's focus on getting better, and let's get prepared for the next one, which is Lone Oak. And that's what we're doing tonight, is we're getting ready to take on the next conference opponent. It's going to be a tough one, but, the off week was good. We had a lot of guys that were needing some rest. They had a lot of bangs and bruises and a little bit of sickness going on. So it was good. It was a good time, good opportunity for us to fix some of the things, go back to fundamentals, start preparing for Lone Oak and the rest of this year.
How did you approach the week, and really you don't have a game on a Friday night right in the middle of the conference schedule? That's not something that we're really accustomed to. How did you address that?
Yeah, no, we basically told the players from the very beginning that it was an opportunity for us to get a little bit of rest and get a little bit more prepared for the next 3 games that we got coming up. And so, had several days where we didn't take the day completely off, but we did a little bit of running and a little bit of lifting, but we worked on a lot of fundamentals and didn't go a lot of pads and full on going at each other. And so, kind of got rested a little bit, got our legs back underneath us, and I think overall it was a good week. And like I said, it was a good opportunity for us to look ahead and get prepared for the next 4 ball games to finish off this conference season. Yeah,
with 4 big games coming up, it really is the time of the year to where you do have to kind of adjust your practice schedule anyway. So with a bye, I would imagine that's at a good time, because the nicks and the bruises, they really start to show up right now, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, and so you have the off week, and so you're thinking, okay, let's get our legs back underneath us. Let's take care of some of the injuries and all that kind of thing. But it's also the time of the year, like you said, we've been at this since the very beginning of August, and so it's been a long season already, and so now you don't really have to work on too much of the, okay, let's talk about formations, and let's talk about our defensive formations and all that. It's more, okay, let's start putting it all together to put our strategy together against some of these teams. And so the off week gave us an opportunity to regroup, refocus, work on fundamentals, make sure that we got everything in place so that we can put it all together when we play each one of these teams.
It's a very good Lone Oak team, very talented on the road. What will it take for a good night for the Panthers tonight?
Yeah, an outstanding Lone Oak team. This is the team that gave Harding Academy all they wanted 2 weeks ago, and really had the lead. They had the lead in the fourth quarter and just couldn't seal the deal. And so, but they got an outstanding quarterback. Mobile, can throw, he can run, he's big. You better hit him low. Got a couple of other guys that are really fast. Receivers are going to be quick off the ball. offensive line is tough. And so, going back to how do we stop their offense, it's going to be execution on all levels. We got to make sure everybody on the field communicates and does their job. And so, but the battle, like I said, of every single week, our battle's going to be up front. And so we got to have a great job by our defensive front, making sure we put a little pressure on that quarterback and having a great job maintaining angles and making sure that we contain that quarterback and don't let him get loose. And then on the other side of the ball, I've been counting on this offensive line since day one. And yeah, they've improved every single week, and we got to see that improvement this week. And so tonight you're going to see an offensive line for us that's going to go up against a really seasoned, a really large, very aggressive defensive line. And so, there's things there that we're going to try to take advantage of, but it all starts up front. And so it's about execution, just like we've been talking about since day one. But I think we've got a plan in place, and we're going to try our best.
All right, Coach. Always appreciate your time. Go get them. We'll see you after the game.
Thank you very much. Go Panthers.
That's all for this week's edition of Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Stay with us. We'll join Pudge Hamilton from the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth in 2 minutes. This is Panther Football on 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greers Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. The wait is over. It's game time on 101.9 The Lake. Panther Football is on the radio right now and all season long, exclusively here on Heber Springs' hometown station 101.9 The Lake. Tonight's game is presented to you by Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, FL Davis Home and Building Centers, Heartland Ford, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy, Baptist Health, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Cry Like Real Estate, Cowboy Collision and Customs, Bartlett Tire Center, Red River Dodge, and by the many Panther Football Boosters. Player of the Game is brought to you by Heartland Ford. And Panther Talk with head coach Todd Wood is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now, let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Football greetings, and we welcome you to Lone Oak tonight as the Panthers are on the road ready to take on the Lone Oak Jackrabbits. A very pleasant good evening, everyone. Billy Morgan along with Lance Hamilton, our producer-engineer back in the studio, Rick Hobgood, Jeffrey James, our director for video here on site, Trip Keeter on the high camera up top, and Billy Smallwood will be down on the field with our sideline camera tonight, and glad to have you with us
for football, and I think I recognize this guy beside me. Lance, it's good to see you. It's been a long time. It's been 3 weeks since we've been together, or 4 weeks, I guess.
4.
We've been together for a football game because you went to Martha's Vineyard for a couple of weeks, and then you and Stan had the Bald Knob game, and then the rare off week last week and the bye week. The Panthers, if you want to call it that, because they didn't have a game last week. And Coach Wood said it came at a pretty good time. A team, you think about in the middle of the season in conference play, it's a strange time to have it, but to get healthy and get ready for what's going to be a really tough stretch run coming up right here.
Yeah, because they had a pretty physical game at Bald Knob the week prior, and so they needed some extra time to do some healing. And like you said, get ready for tonight's contest down here at Lone Oak, one of our favorite places to come to. I know Bill loves calling these games out of these Morgan boxes.
Yeah, it is. I feel right at home.
Yeah.
We are in, and we have seen some really good football games at this stadium. It's homecoming night tonight for the Jackrabbits. And, boy, I tell you, when we got here, our video crew, they were set up, ready to go, and there was not a parking spot to be had. There's a great crowd here tonight, and they're ready for football, and they've got a good football team to watch. It's a Lone Oak team, Lance, that just lost a tough game to Harding Academy in the conference earlier this season. That's their only conference loss, and it was a game that they led late.
Yeah, they played really well against Harding, for the majority of the football game, and then the power of the Harding offense or the Harding Academy offense just took over and wound up prevailing in victory.
So it is now time for the coin toss down on the field as the teams have come out and getting ready for the football game. Lone Oak will come out onto the field here in just a few moments. And Keenan Sneed is one of the Panther captains, and is that Easton Cusick is the other captain for the Panthers. And Lance will be watching the Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance coin toss. Tonight's Panther football coin toss brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance Agency. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ask Brent Brainerd how you can save money on your home and auto insurance. Call Brent today at 362-5891. Go Panthers from everyone at Brent Brainerd State Farm. So, Lance, what are you seeing down there with the coin toss going on?
Lone Oak won, deferred to the second half.
So they'll put the Panther offense out on the field. Panthers are in their traveling white jerseys and the red pants on, playing on the natural surface. And Lone Oak in their home uniforms. And I have a real close family member that is watching this game that is a member of the Lone Oak staff. So I'm not sure. She'd have to tell me exactly what they call that color. It looks purple to me, but I might be calling it something wrong. Everybody has a different shade.
Yeah, I call it purple.
Miss Dusty tried to buy a pair of shoes that were the exact shade of that color for me the other day.
Did she really?
It just didn't work for me.
It don't jive,
No,
does
she
it?
thought it was blue, and they finally were returned.
Yeah.
But anyway, we did a survey up at the elementary school the other day when Allie and me were up there about 2-3 weeks ago, and everyone agreed they were blue, but they just didn't look royal blue enough to me, so they went back. But Lone Oak will come out. They crown their homecoming queen before the game. Panthers are coming on the field right now. They're on the sideline away from us. And a good group of fans have come down. The band is here for the Panthers. It's a Lone Oak team that's 4-2, 2-1 in conference play. It's a Panther team that desperately needs a conference victory to get into the playoffs. And you're going to need one down the stretch. Yeah. And this is going to be a tough place to get one. But they expect to come on the road and play well tonight and hope to get their second conference win. They're 1-1 in conference play.
Yeah, they are. And like you said, Lone Oak's always a tough place to come down and play. And you and I both have watched some really good high school football games here. We were watching one year. We didn't think we were going to win, and it actually got rained out.
That's true.
Come back the following morning, and the Panthers took over and walked away with it.
Yeah, on a Saturday. And then we were watching one night here where we were trying to decide we were going to eat dinner, I think, on the way home and got our hearts broken.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
So, it can go both ways, and we have seen some really good football games here at this stadium tonight. I mentioned the natural surface. Panthers have probably played on the natural surface more this year than they have in past years because played at Clinton on the natural surface and played at Bald Knob the other night.
Yeah, I love the natural surfaces that we get to play on occasionally. Everybody is going to the field turf nowadays, but it sure is nice to look out there and see some dormant Bermuda and painted lines that they have to paint every week.
I do have confirmation that is purple. So it's purple jerseys,
okay,
white numbers, and the white pants and the purple helmet. And a lot of purple in the stands tonight because it is homecoming.
They got a good crowd.
Panthers are going to get the football first, and for our good friend Marty Moss, he's wanting to know which way they're going because he's probably not watching it. He's probably listening to it. So, Marty, they're going to go left or right. The Panthers are in front of us. They're going to try to defend the goal to our left, which will be the south goal. So, I beg your pardon, it'll be the north goal. So, we're ready to go here from Lone Oak tonight, and the Jackrabbits will tee it up. It'll be Tom Boatwright who will tee it up and kick it away. And as is appropriate, 99.9% of the time, we'll start about 2 minutes after 7. And that's the start time tonight. The whistles in the air, the ball in the air, the whistles being sounded in the background you could hear because the penalty flags before the kick offside against Lone Oak. But I bring that up because remember we had the game, I think it's the first one I've ever seen. I don't know, were you with me or was it one of the weeks you were gone in which we started 5 minutes early?
No, I wasn't here.
That's right, okay. Well, I'd never seen that before, and I don't expect to ever see it again for a game to start early, but that one started 5 minutes early.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. This one's going to start another minute later because of that penalty. We already have a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag, and it goes against the Lone Oak Jackrabbits. A coin toss. Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance coin toss was won by Lone Oak. So now we're ready to go, and Boatwright will tee it up, kick it away, and guess what? There's another Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. And I'll tell you, this is not the way that anybody at the stadium wants to see this game start with two penalty flags before a play.
Before the ball's ever kicked. Yeah.
So the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag goes against the Jackrabbits. So that'll back them up another 5 yards. So we'll see if the Panthers can take advantage and get good field position to begin this football game.
Well,
Parker Brown's back deep.
Along with Edwards.
Chris Edwards and Brown. Lance can see inside the 30. I can't see to my left inside the 30. Here's the kick. Brown's going to have a chance to return across the 20, 25, center of the field 30, up to the 35-yard line. He'll cross the 35, then they'll stack him up and bring him down. And Coney Amato was downfield to make the tackle, and the Panthers will have the football officially at the 37 to begin this drive. And well, how important is the early stages of this game to get off to a good start?
Well, I think it'd do a lot for the mentality of the team if they were able to move the football down and have positive results. Last thing you want to do is go 3 and out here. You want to pick up some yardage and at least get a little momentum going to help you make it through the first half against the Jackrabbits.
So shotgun formation, and now Lindley's going to take the snap. He's going to run it straight up the middle, and he's going to get about a couple of yards up to the 39-yard line. Then he's stacked up. Thought he had a little bigger lane there, but it closed in a hurry, and Taylor Coffey made the tackle, 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Parker Brown was in the backfield but came in motion out of the backfield on that play. And now Chris Edwards is going to come in the football game, and he's going to be to the left of Xander Lindley. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Open field is to the left. And now Brown is in motion. Give it to him on a jet sweep. He's trying to get outside, gets a block. He crosses the 40, 45 left sideline. He's out near a first down, but he's right at the 45, just across the 45 to the 46. He needed to get another yard and a half for a first down. So it'll be third down and about a yard coming up right here. And Panthers did a good job on the edge. It was Logan Rutledge.
Yeah,
that was tempted to block someone in the back.
He was dancing
not.
with him. Yeah, he was just dancing with him. He wasn't touching him.
Third down and a yard. Shotgun formation. Lindley takes, gives to Brown. Brown goes forward. He'll have the first down. He stopped, but he has the first down. Jonathan Lewis made the tackle at the 47-yard line, so that's exactly what he needed for the Cowboy Chevrolet first down. Don't forget, it is the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter here in Lone Oak tonight. 10:30 left in the first quarter, And that's exactly what Todd Wood would like to see, a lot of that. You run 3 plays, get a first down, keep the football away from Lone Oak.
Yeah, and, they're going to have a little success running the football.
Brown is the back to the right of Lindley. Turn, put it in his belly. He's going to run it forward. He did not reach the line of scrimmage. He's going to be stacked up and tackled. Cody Amato met him and made the tackle. It's about a yard loss back to the 46-yard line. If they lay it down where the ball was, they did not. They gave him a very favorable mark and take it right back to the 47. So it's no loss, no gain. So 2nd down and 10 coming up here.
Yeah, that time Parker just didn't have anywhere to go.
Lindley takes out of the gun. This time Lindley running to the near side now. Fires complete to Brown. A little screen pass across the 50 and now into Lone Oak territory inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. And he's going to be about a yard and a half short. Give him 2 short. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. And really, Lance, I think that was a pass that was thrown backward.
Yeah, but it looked like a lateral.
Yeah, good thing that it was completed, but it would have been a live ball had it not been caught. Lindley had the option to run or pass there, and he elected to throw, and the Panthers get 8, so a good decision on his part. Here he gives to Brown, and Brown's going to take it forward, and he's going to get to the 44. That's the line of scrimmage. And Cody Amato's already been very big in this football game. Chauncey Johnson also in on the tackle.
Yeah, Johnson.
It'll be 4th down and still 2, so didn't get anything there. Ball at the 44. 9:12 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Open field to the left, and now Lindley in shotgun, waiting to take. Panthers have movement on the left side. So some movement up front. Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker is down, and that's going to cost the Panthers 5 yards. And, boy, that's a costly penalty on 4th down and 2. So instead of 4th and 2, it'll be 4th and 7. 9:02 remaining in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. I'll tell you, the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth is nice and cozy and warm this evening. Lance outsmarted me tonight. I'm calling the game, and just isn't there a band called the Plain White Tees?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I am tonight. I just have a T-shirt on. Just a plain white T-shirt. I had sleeves when I came in, but they're long gone. 8:52 left here in the first quarter. Panthers look like they're going to punt it here. Brown steps back, and now he will punt the football. It's going to hit inside the 20-yard line, take a Panther roll inside the 10, and they're going to be down there to down it right at the 5. So that's where Lone Oak will take over. Let's step away for 30 seconds. 8:37 left in the first. No score on This Is Panther Football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
So back to action we go. Lone Oak with their first possession. They're going to run it straight up the middle. And this is Braden Allen who carries the football forward. He's going to get 5 on first down. And it'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up right here. He's a very dangerous player. This is a Lone Oak team with a lot of talent on it. And Lance, he's just a junior.
Yeah. Lot of speed, Billy.
Allen has Latrell Burnett right behind him. And now he will give it to Burnett. Burnett looking for a hole, finds one, darts back to his left, and now they're finally going to trip him up after he crosses the 20 at the 22-yard line, but it's going to be a first down for Lone Oak. And Burnett tripped up there. Panthers, Zachary Parker was the last one to get a piece of his ankle. So it'll be first down, 7:50 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play.
Yeah, offensive line just gave him a nice hole to run in. The rest of it was Burnett.
Allen takes, gives to Burnett around the right end, and Burnett looking for somewhere to run. He'll find some running room across the 30-yard line, and the Panthers stack it up after he crosses the 30. And Corbin Jones there for the Panthers. Also in on the play was Carter Julian in on the play, so it'll be second down in just a couple. So they get 8 on first down. That makes it tough. Allen in shotgun takes. He's going to run the football himself. He takes it straight up the middle for a first down. So they'll move the chains once again. Actually, Davis and Dustin Stone on the tackle for the Panthers. And the Jackrabbits have 2 first downs. Remember, this drive started at the 5, and now it has moved up across the 35-yard line. They mark it right at the 36, moving right to left in front of us in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Now there's a loose football. It is going to be picked back up, though, and now the Panthers are going to be right there to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They were in the backfield in a hurry. Sneed was there along with Parker and also actually Davis, and it was bobbled by the quarterback, Allen, and I thought he was just going to fall on it, but he picked it up, tried to run with it out to the outside, and Panthers had been able to get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a 3-yard loss, second down and 13.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad snap. I think he just took his eyes off it.
Allen going to throw it here. Screen pass is complete. Burnett across the 35-40, and now outside the left hash marks, 45-40, and down the left sideline. Now he's going to outrun everybody. Inside the 10, the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown. And so Lone Oak scores on the long touchdown run. That'll go for 62 yards on the touchdown run. I beg your pardon. Let me go 67. Back and say 67 yards on the touchdown run. And so as soon as he got by the first wave and then he got on the sideline, you knew no one was going to get him with Trell Burnett. But, boy, Sneed gave a great effort and almost got him.
He did.
So here's the extra point coming right here from Tom Boatwright. It's 6-0. Lone Oak leads. The extra point is up, and the kick is no good. Missed it off to the right. So 6 minutes left in the first quarter. It is 6-0. Lone Oak leads. We step away for 30 seconds here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play as we take a 30-second timeout. Panthers down 6-0. This is Panther Football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medication? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
6 minutes left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play, and the Panthers are down 6-0. Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton and our entire crew, Rick Hopgood, Jeffrey James, Trip Keeter, and Billy Smallwood on the road tonight at Lone Oak. 67-yard touchdown run, touchdown pass has given Lone Oak the early advantage. Here's a kickoff taken from the 10 across the 15-20. Brown angling to the left side, trying to get outside. He's going to be dropped before he gets to the 30-yard line. Good tackle there in space by Lone Oak, and so the Panthers are going to take over for their second possession, and that was Jalen Branscombe who made the tackle. So the Panthers are going to have it at the 29. Open field will be to the right. 5:53 left in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play. Lindley in shotgun. Now sends Brown in motion out of the backfield. Lindley takes, fires to the left side. This is complete for a short gain. And up across the 30-yard line, complete right there to Easton Cusick. And then he was slung to the turf as soon as he caught it there by Taylor Coffey. And so it'll be a 2-yard gain, second down and 8 for the Panthers here.
Yeah, the Rabbits didn't bite on that little piece of lettuce right there they were trying to throw at them. So they were all over Cusick when he caught the football.
3 receivers to the right, and now Lindley rolling to the right. He fires over the middle for Brown, and it's incomplete. And Lindley was popped right as he let it go, and he was hit there by Taylor Coffey. And it'll be third down. 3rd and 8. So it stops the clock with 5:15 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter to play. So Panthers got a first down on that first drive. And it looked like they were going to get a second Cowboy Chevrolet first down. That penalty did not help. They were going to go for it. They're on 4th and 2. Got the false start, punted it away, and then mentioned the 67-yard pass. But remember, that's a 95-yard drive.
Yeah, they started on their own 5.
Empty backfield. Now Brown's in motion. And now Lindley takes and whistles. And there is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker. That is down. Panthers with a false start, so it'll cost them 5. And instead of 3rd down and 8, it'll be 3rd down and 13 now with 5:15 left here in the first. So penalties already, we've already seen too many of those. We saw 2 before the thing ever got started.
We've seen 2 on 3rd down the last 2 possessions, and one of them was, actually one of them was on 4th down. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It took it from 4th and 2 to 4th and 7.
This is 3rd and 12. Football's on the left hash. And now the play coming in from the sideline. Still plenty of time on the play clock. 20 on the play clock. 5:15 left here in the first quarter of play. Cusick in motion. And now taking right here is Lindley. Rolls to his left. He fires into the boundary and is just caught. It is Cusick who caught it for a first down at the 42-yard line. Waiting to see if they rule him in bounds. They did, and it's a first down. Needed 13, and they got 15 up to the 42-yard line. That's a good throw and catch from Lindley to Cusick, right in front of the Panther sideline.
Yeah, good concentration by Cusick.
So open field still to the right. 5:09 left. Ball went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. And now the Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Lindley with the back to his left. Man in motion from right to left. He takes. He'll hand it off to Brown. He found a hole. He hit it in a hurry, and he's going to get up to midfield. He's going to be dragged down, but I'll tell you that if Latrell Burnett does not tackle him, he might still be running.
You think?
Yep. And the offensive line really opened a hole right there.
Yeah, they did. They gave him a good running lane to go through, and Parker used his quickness to get through there.
Jeffrey James always has an eye on that offensive line. His son, Cade James, up front. And Todd Wood has talked about that offensive line all year and how well they played. Dustin Jones tackle on the near side. Corbin Jones tackle on the left side. And now here's the give up the middle, and they'll cross the 50-yard line to the 48. Needed just a couple for a first down, and they're going to get just that. Didn't need much, didn't get much, but didn't need much. And Chris Edwards is able to get 2, and it's a first down to the 48-yard line. So a couple of Cowboy Chevrolet first downs on this drive.
Yeah.
4:09 left here in the first.
Yeah, the offensive line, Dustin Stone, Cade James, Corbin Jones.
Man in motion, that's Yancey. Shotgun formation, give to Brown, running to the left side. Brown trying to get outside. He'll step inside the 45-yard line, and then he's going to be stacked up, and he's going to be tackled. And Gibson got him.
Looked like
but it's positive yardage, 4.
And Taylor Connor's the other lineman, Billy.
Jonah Cordell, is he on the offensive line?
I don't know. I thought I saw 63.
Shotgun formation, and now snap, and now give it off to the right side, and this is Brown who's going to carry it. And
yeah, I misspoke there. It was 53, not 63.
Yeah.
Eli Presnell.
Yeah, Eli Presnell. He's the center.
Yeah, he's the center
for the team.
That's why you thought it was Cordell.
Yeah. See Cordell on the defensive side.
Yeah, he's a nose guard.
Yeah, very active. But the Panthers, that's a good gain there on second down. What was 2nd and 8, and they almost got 8 right there. You ran it on that right side.
Yeah, it looks like they need less than a length of a football.
Yeah, they don't need much. That's where Ashley Davis and Dunstan Stone on that right side. And now shotgun formation. Edwards is going to carry it forward. He's going to be stacked up. And where they'll mark it, he's right at the line to gain. And no signal. They're going to say it's 4th down. He didn't get it. So he didn't get anything. So now 2:10 left.
It's 4th down.
And now it is 4th down. Panthers going to go right here because Lance is 4th.
It's 4th and
less than a half yard.
It looks like it's 4th and less than half a football.
Yeah, they're for sure going to go right here. So empty backfield and man in motion is Cusick. And now Cusick comes up under center. He takes the snap, and he is going to try and go forward. He will get enough for the 1st down. It's a little wrinkle we have not seen from the Panthers. And inside the 36, he gets down to the 35-yard line. He was coming in motion. And then he just got right behind the Panthers center, Eli Presnell, and took the snap and then was able to get a good push there and get another Cowboy Chevrolet 1st down.
I'm glad he was able to hold on to it. It looked like he bobbled it on the snap.
So it's at the 35, and Brown is to the left of Lindley. And now Lindley gives to Brown. Brown's going to carry the football and get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's about it. He might have got about a half yard on the play, maybe. We'll see where they mark it down. Taylor Coffey, boy, he's a big fella. Yeah. They list him. Well, we don't have the listing.
You don't have a
him.
list.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Let's just say that.
Strong kid.
2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Empty backfield on 2nd down and 10. This is at the 35-yard line. Panthers moving to our right here in the Bartlett Tire Center 1st quarter. Lindley takes. Lindley now is going to run to the left side. Lindley looking for somewhere to go. He has nowhere to go. He's stacked up and dropped for a loss on the play. And Latrell Burnett came up and got him, so it's a 2-yard loss. Final play of the Bartlett Tire Center 1st quarter. Hey, it's Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers this year and let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all of your general automotive maintenance needs to get your vehicle ready for all the games you'll be attending. Go see Bartlett Tire. That's the official tire center where I'll always go. 6-0. Panthers trail at the end of the Bartlett Tire Center 1st quarter. Let's pause for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
So back in Lone Oak, Panthers have the football, but facing a 3rd down and very long right here, down 6-0. Billy Morgan with Lance Hamilton. Our producer engineer back in the studio is Rick Hobgood, our director here on site. And for the pictures you're seeing on YouTube and Facebook Live, Jeffrey James, and on the cameras, Trip Keeter and Billy Smallwood. 3rd down and 11. Panthers at the 36. They gave the Panthers a pretty good mark on that last play. It looked like about a 2 or 3 yard loss, but only lost a yard. Empty backfield. There are 4 receivers to the right into open field. And now Lindley takes out of the gun. Rolls to the right. Now Lindley looking, throwing right side. This is complete to Yancey. He's immediately dropped at the 30-yard line as soon as he caught it. And Landon Jones made the tackle. Panthers will get 6 on the play. So now it's 3rd down, make it 4th down and 5. So 4th and 5 at the 30. You have to get to the 25 for a 1st down. But that's a good play, Lance, to make it a manageable 4th down now.
Yeah.
And you know Yancey could feel the pressure behind him. He knew he was going to be hit as soon as he caught the football, and he did a good job of securing the catch.
Yeah, he made a good catch where he was at.
And Lindley put it right on the numbers. So Lindley in shotgun, open field to the left, empty backfield. Lindley takes, rolls down to the left side. Lindley looking now. He's going to run. He's going to slide. He's hit as he slid, but let's see where they mark it. He's got enough for the first down. Yeah. You cannot fault the defenders there because he slid late, and they had their momentum coming. And Bryce Coleman came in to make the tackle there. Good play by Xander Lindley. Nobody was open. He just tucked it, ran, knew where he had to get for the first down, and then slid to the 24. They gave him a real good mark, too, I think, with the fact where he slid.
Right.
Because where you start your slide is where they mark that down, but they may have also taken into the account that there was a lick there as well. So give him the football at the 24-yard line. They'll run it right here. Brown to the 20, and Brown angling off to the right side. Good push down inside the 20-yard line down to the 18. So that's a good run there. Draylon Clay made the tackle. Panthers are driving, and now they are inside the Red River Boating Center red zone here in the Crye-Leike second quarter.
Yes.
You know, maybe by the third or fourth quarter, I may have to get out of this plain white tee and put the sleeves back on inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's cooling down a little bit.
I don't know.
6 there, so second down and 4. And now Lindley takes, he'll turn, he gives to Edwards, and Edwards just outside the right hash marks, going to carry it for a positive couple of yards. Zarion Gibson made the tackle. So it'll be third down and a couple right here. So he got 2 there. So you have 2 downs to get 2.
That's right.
And they've done exactly what they wanted on this drive as far as getting Cowboy Chevrolet first downs and keeping the football away from the Lone Oak offense. That's what the Panthers have to do tonight. Have to keep drives going. And when they get inside the Red River Boating Center red zone, they have to get points. Open field to the left. And now Brown's in motion from right to left. They'll give it to him. He runs straight up the middle. He had some momentum, and he's going to be close to a first down, but he's going to be short. So it'll be fourth down and very short right here. Charles Hunter made the tackle. He got about a yard, and that play design, you can see it for those watching on YouTube and Facebook Live, but the ones listening on radio, he was coming in motion, but kind of
he
little arc.
Back.
Yeah, a little arc, and then had some momentum when he received the handoff, so he had a full head of steam when he got to the line of scrimmage, but there's too many purple jerseys there. 9:05 left first half, and now fourth down and a full yard. Lindley, empty backfield. Cusick in motion, comes to the line of scrimmage. He will get ready to take the direct snap. Now the Panthers look into the boundary. They may take a timeout right here and then talk about it, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They were wanting to see if Lone Oak would jump there. They did not, so we'll step away and take a timeout. 8:47 left in the Crye-Leike second quarter. Panthers trail 6-0. Big fourth down coming up in 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
I need someone's help. Every time I see a vehicle I like, I call the store, and that vehicle is already sold.
Have you checked out Red River Dodge?
No, but I'm sure it's all the same.
Not at all. We update our website every day and get fresh new Ram inventory all the time. And if you don't see exactly what you want, you got to pick up the phone and call 501-362-5831. And there's a pretty good chance we either have it on our lot or it's just days out. Check us out at redriverdodge.com during Ram Power Days.
$8:47 left here in the Crye-Leike second quarter. Hey, Panther fans, when you're ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let the agents at Crye-Leike help anytime you have questions about real estate. Crye-Leike knows the way. Let them get you home. Go Panthers from everyone at Crye-Leike Real Estate. Fourth down and a yard. Big fourth down right here. 8:47 remaining until we get to halftime. Football's on the right hash. Brown is in the backfield for the Panthers along with Lindley. And now the snap to Lindley. Give it to Brown. Brown looking for somewhere to go. Brown weaving his way forward. He gets a first down. Very patient there and slips through and gets about 1.5 yards on the play and give him 2 down to the 23. The offensive line just kept blocking right there.
Yeah.
And then Brown kept looking for a hole, and he finally found one, and he was able to just scoot through enough to get a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, it was a nice pickup. Good conversion there.
So inside the Red River Boating Center red zone, football is near the center of the field. Panthers are moving down to our left. And now Lindley, play fake, rolls to the right, and he is hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete. Very fortunate to get rid of the football as he was rolling to the right, and he had the heat coming from the backside. And guess who it was? Once again, Cody Amato. So it'll be second down and 10. That's about as good, the way that was looking there for a minute, that's about as good as that could have turned out for the Panthers right there to just get an incompletion. So it is now second down and 10, 8:15 left here in the Crye-Leike second quarter of play.
Second 10 from the 12, Bill.
What did I say? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just letting them know it was at the 12.
It is at the 12-yard line. I was trying to find a score. So now here is Lindley rolling to the right again. Nobody's open, and he is going to be forced out of bounds. He did a good job to get by a couple of guys in the backfield and then was run out of bounds by Gibson over on the far sideline. But he gets positive yardage. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4. We'll see what they mark it. It'll be third down coming up here. Steve Castleberry, don't forget about Steve. He's always sending us scores. We appreciate him updating those for us. Stuttgart leads Cave City 20-0. That's in the first quarter.
Yeah, it sounds like that one's going to go Stuttgart's way.
8:06 left here in the Crye-Leike second quarter. 6-0 Lone Oak with the advantage. It's third down and 6. Different looking formation. Panthers have 2 backs in the backfield. And now whistle and a penalty flag, a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag against the Panthers.
False start.
So a false start. That time they slipped Chris Edwards in and a fullback. Southside leads Nettleton 6-0. Third down and 12 now, really about 11 and a half. 8:06 left here, and the Panthers have to pick up. Remember, converted on a third down and 13 early in this drive.
Yeah.
And Lindley getting the play from the sideline. They're going to have to use a timeout here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the play clock. They got it snapped in time. Lindley's going to run it straight up the middle and running room inside the 15, inside the 10-yard line. He's going to get down just outside the 5. So he's going to be short of the first down. But, boy, he picked up some big yardage there to make it fourth down and 3 for the Panthers right here. Really about 2.5. Just did get it snapped before the play clock expired.
Yeah, I thought the time was going to run out for sure.
So it's fourth down, and it is 3. Football is at the 6. They need to get down to the 3 for a first down. Here's a big play inside the Red River Boating Center red zone on fourth down, and now 3 players in motion. And now a timeout.
No, Panthers. Panthers took it.
Well,
no, Lone Oak took it.
Yeah, they
I'm
pointed
sorry.
Lone Oak. Yeah, so timeout Lone Oak. So we'll step away. 7:17 left. Big fourth down coming up in 30 seconds. Panthers trail 6-0. 7:17 left in the Crye-Leike second quarter on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs need your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or at cowboycbg.com.
So 7:17 left here in the Crye-Leike second quarter, and Lance, can you put into words just how important this second quarter, or this fourth down is here in the second quarter for the Panthers?
Well, Bill, it's
a big one.
It is a big one. I mean, you don't want you don't want to walk away from here without any points.
Yeah. 4th down and 3. And the Panthers, everybody in motion now. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Lindley takes, rolls to the right. Lindley looking. Lindley fires, incomplete. Incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he was right at the line to gain. He was covered well, though. He was trying to hit Yancey, but boy, Lone Oak did a good job to cover that. And so the Panthers will have to send their defense out there. And that's a frustrating drive because they did a lot of good things on that drive, just didn't get any points out of it.
Yeah, it was covered well. They were down there inside the.
Yeah, they were at the 6.
Yeah, I was going to say inside the 10. You hate to see them not get any points. But, you know, that was just one of those things that the receiver was covered up real good, and it was going to have to be, you know, a right on the money throw.
So Lone Oak now back out onto the field. Allen in shotgun. Allen takes, toss to the right side and running to the near boundary, trying to get outside. A good job by the Panthers there to really seal that edge and force Jones out of bounds into the near sideline. And Zachary Parker, along with Jordan Tidwell, forced him out of bounds. He gets a couple of yards, but boy, that's a play that, you know, they want to see Landon Jones maybe go for 30, 40, maybe more. It's a play that's set up for a big play. Back on each side of Allen, takes, hands it off. Burnett running to the left. There's no room, and he gets free for a moment. But boy, Keenan Sneed really sealed off the edge, and then the Panthers were able to stay at home and make the tackle. Jacob McMullen made the tackle. It's no gain on the play, and he was trying to create something. Sneed stayed after him, though, and kept the edge, and now it's 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, Sneed done a good job getting in the backfield and turning him back, and then Rutledge was back there, which created him turn back again, and that's when the rest of the Panthers were able to corral him.
6:38 and counting in the Cry-Like second quarter. This is Lone Oak's second possession. Panthers have had it twice. No points. Lone Oak has had it once, and now their second possession. They've scored the 1 touchdown, missed the extra point. Allen bobbles the snap. Allen is being chased. Allen is hit in the end zone, and his pass is incomplete. He was hit in the end zone, and he was being chased there by Corbin Jones. And they knocked him down and forced that incompletion, so it's going to be 4th down and 8.
Yeah, it was a high snap, and Allen was, like you said, he was juggling around on his fingertips up above his head and was finally able to bring it down. But by that time, Corbin Jones was putting the pressure on him, and he had to retreat a little bit. Was able to just barely get the football out of his hands. So
we'll see if Parker Brown gets a chance to return one right here. He's standing at the 37. It's a very high snap, and he kept it in the end zone and gets the punt away. What a play by the punter. It's going to hit, and it's going to roll forward up to up to the 40-yard line. That's a great play by Tom Boatwright. That was a snap that was going over his head, and he just got his hand on it, tapped it down, and he still had time to recover and get the punt away and get a good punt, and Parker Brown didn't have a chance to return it.
Well, it was a great play by the punter, and obviously the Lone Oak offensive line done their job because there was no Panthers within 8 yards of him.
And I don't know how he stayed
from
going out of the back of the end zone.
He actually kept the ball from going out of the back.
And then his feet.
Yes, he was getting real close.
Yeah. So they mark it at the 39. This is where the Panther drive is going to start here in the Cry-Like second quarter. Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth on Friday night. Open field to the left. And now Lindley takes, gives right here to Brown. Brown runs forward. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, and then he's going to be stacked up. Maybe give him a plus, maybe a half yard, but that would be it. And that is Cody Amato who made the tackle. No gain. 2nd down and 10 with 5:50 left here in the Cry-Like second quarter of play.
You know, Bill, you were talking earlier about Stuttgart and Cave City. Is that in the home of the Rice Birds, or is that up in the home of the barbecue nachos?
I think that one is at, I think it's at Cave City. I'll have to check with Steve Castleberry. 2nd down and 10. And now rolling to the left is Lindley. He's going to take the football, keep it outside the left hash marks, inside the 35, down to the 34. Cody Amato again on the tackle. And so it'll be third down coming up here. So they get the positive yardage.
That was a nice pickup. Yeah.
Subiaco Academy and Rosebud. I think it's Rosebud's homecoming.
That's 8 man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's Rosebud's homecoming. So it's 14-0. Subiaco Academy leads that. Open field to the right. 4:55 left in the Crylock second quarter. Empty backfield, third down. 3rd and 5. And now Lindley's going to keep. Lindley looking for some running room. He'll find 2 yards, maybe 3. Now they're trying to push him forward, and he's trying to hang on to the football. He gets to the 32. So he's going to be short of the first down by
a couple.
Yeah, at least, maybe about 3. Remember, he's got to get to the 29 for a first down. This drive started at the 39. Yeah, it's 4th and 3. Football to the 32 on the left hash. Panthers have had the football the longest. Lonoke has just not had the football very long. They have not run very many plays. They had that long 67-yard run.
And then they got stuffed real
pass
quick.
play, I should say, a little screen pass. 4th and 3, 4:04 left in the Crylight second quarter. Empty backfield, Brown in motion, whistles, and now a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Did somebody flinch? False start against the Panthers. Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flags have been tough to deal with tonight. Don't forget, we will have the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up in just under 4 minutes on the clock. So now it's 4th down. Instead of 4th and 3, it's now 4th and 8. And those penalty flags, one was costly on 4th and 2. That one was on 4th and 3. Referees wanted to play, or the game clock started, and there it goes. So now Lindley comes in motion out of the backfield, and they're going to snap it to Brown. He's going to punt it, try to pin it inside the 10. He does not. It goes into the end zone, and so it'll be a touchback. And now Lonoke will have the football back. And Panthers had that drive started at the 39.
Yep.
Penalty was costly. They had a 4th down coming up in 3, and then they have to punt it. So now it's first down for the Jackrabbits at the 20 on the left hash mark as they'll send their offense back out. Boy, we're in the Red River Boating Center red zone, didn't get anything. Then the defense got a stop for you, and you got great field position. And this is a little bit of a scary time right here. 3:39 left in the first half, and you want to try and keep Lonoke off the board. Remember, they'll get the football to start the 3rd. And now give up the middle and running room. Burnett across the 30-yard line, and then Burnett's going to be stacked up at the 32-yard line. He'll have a first down. So they get a first down. There was a big hole up the middle.
There was.
And they come to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Logan Rutledge on the tackle. And he'll keep it on the ground once again. This time the Panthers are right there. They stack that up. Sneed
and
was there along with Parker and Axley Davis. Zach Parker had him down around the ankles. 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 at the 35. 3 minutes left in the Crylock second quarter. Allen takes out of the gun. Looking to throw. Good protection. Now he steps up. Nobody's open. He's going to run across the 40, 45, and midfield. Makes a move. 45 still free. Makes another man miss. Inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line, and he's finally tackled by Chris Roberts at the 31 where they'll mark it.
That's where Braden Allen is dangerous when he's coming out of the pocket like that.
He made 2 outstanding moves. One at midfield and another one right about the 40.
Yeah, the one at midfield, I think the Panthers still, he lost his shoes.
2:30 left here in the second quarter. It's a first down at the 31. Allen's going to keep the football himself, and they get him inside the 30-yard line at the 29-yard line. And Chris Edwards came up to get him down around the ankles. And that's what you have to do, is just try to trip him up.
You got to trip him up and hope somebody's behind you that can lay him out, which Corbin Jones was.
So it's about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 on the play. Second down coming up. 2 minutes left. Somehow the Panthers, they're thoughts right now is just, hey, we want to go to the halftime locker room just down 1 score. Can't let Lone Oak score here at the end of the first half. And now Allen looks. Allen under pressure. Allen is hit, and Allen's going to get rid of it. A little screen pass, and is complete on the near side. Slips a tackle inside the 30-yard line. Still in bounds inside the 20-yard line. All the way down to, they're going to mark this. They're going to say stepped out of bounds just outside of the 20-yard line at the 21. A little screen pass to Latrell Burnett. That just shows you how big Braden Allen is, because Corbin Jones hit him and almost sacked him, but he was able to just throw the little screen pass, and then Burnett so dangerous in space and made people miss.
And that was his safety look. You know, I mean, he wasn't going to Burnett to begin with.
He's going to run inside the 10, inside the 5, into the end zone, and touchdown. That's an 11-yard run. I think I said 21 is where he was tackled earlier. He was tackled at the 11. So an 11-yard touchdown run, and that's a lot of Braden Allen on that drive right there.
Oh, yes.
He had the big run. He had the big pass, screen pass, and then able to run it in from 11 yards out. And so it's now 12-0 Lone Oak, and they'll go for 2 with 1:31 left until halftime. And now the direct snap here to Burnett, and across the goal line and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Latrell Burnett. 1:31 left in the first half. We step away for 60 seconds. Panthers trail 14-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, ProLand Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Fly, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The all-new Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest working team in the business. Cowboy Collision and Customs in Heber Springs.
1:31 left, and Rick Hobgood playing Lance's favorite bumper music coming back to the stadium. You should have seen Lance Hamilton breaking it down here in the FL Davis Ace broadcast.
Rick always plays the best bumper music coming back.
You like that one there, huh?
Oh, I like all of them.
What is that song? Have any idea?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
But I have heard it. I can assure you that with my wife and daughters, I have heard it.
You've heard that one, yeah. 1:31 left here in the Cry-like second quarter. Panthers are down 2 scores, 14-0. And they've had the football for the most part here in the first half. But Lone Oak has 2 scores and lead 14-0. And the return here, Edwards across the 20-yard line, and Edwards out across the 25 up to about the 28-yard line. And do we have a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty marker that is down?
Yeah, there's a penalty marker. It came from back there. So Whitehat threw it.
Okay, so this is more than likely where it was thrown, going to cost the Panthers that will block in the back. So that'll take it back 10 yards. So it does not help the Panthers' cause right here with 1:20 left here in the second quarter of play. Boy, they've really played well here in the first half offensively, moved the football last, did exactly what they wanted to. Kept Lone Oak's offense on the sideline for the most part of the first half, but boy, we saw the dangerous play from Braden Allen on that
and you've
last
seen,
drive.
I think in their 2 scoring drives, Lone Oak's kept the football for maybe a minute on both of them.
Yeah. Here's Brown. He's going to run the football right side. He's going to cross the 20, cross the 25, and then step out of bounds on the far side. And penalty took the football back, so Panthers are wanting a timeout, I think, unless the ball go out of bounds.
I think he went out of bounds.
I thought he went out of bounds too. The officials trying to stop the clock. and they may add.
Yeah, they probably need to add a few seconds to it.
Time. So it's second down and a yard. Need to get to about the 28 for a first down. So that penalty marker took the football back to the 18. I think the Panther band is going to perform here at halftime, and as long as they do, we will take their performance on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. So stay tuned for that. 1:11. They did put some time on the clock.
Yeah, they did.
Left here in the first half of play. And now Lindley runs right side. Lindley's going to cross the 30-yard line. First down across the 35 to the 36-yard line and all the way up to the 40. And he'll cross the 45 up to the 46. So the Panthers are going to have a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Nice 16-yard pickup there.
Yeah. Needed that. 57 seconds left. Panthers trying to move here late in the first half. And now Lindley keeps right side. Lindley, they kept him in bounds. And really no running room there as Gibson came up to make the tackle.
It was a high snap.
A yard gain on the play. 35 seconds, 34 seconds. So Panthers out of timeouts here in the first half. Trying to get a play in a hurry right here. 24 seconds remaining. And now Lindley takes. Lindley toss to the left side for Brown. Brown to midfield. Penalty flag down. 45, 40, 35, 30. And steps out of bounds. Now, that would have been a big gain, and he stepped out of bounds. But with the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that it's down, where it's thrown, it's a hold, and it's going to come back.
Yep.
So that cost the Panthers, and you don't add any more time. It'll still just be 12 seconds left on the clock. Well, the Panthers trying to get down inside the 35 right there, but that penalty marker, they'll mark that back into Heber Springs territory with a holding penalty.
That was a nice pickup, too.
So 12 seconds left until half. Quitman winning against Atkins. It's their homecoming. Quitman's homecoming, 28-0. That's in the second quarter. We'll look at all the scores at halftime from Steve Castleberry. 14-0 here. Panthers trailed. 12 seconds left in the first half. And now a penalty flag thrown in by the umpire. So the Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. Another false start penalty against the Panthers. That game, Lance, is at Stuttgart that you were talking about earlier. It's Stuttgart's homecoming.
Oh, it
says
is.
Steve Castleberry, yeah.
All right. You think anybody stopped and on the way down and got some good groceries?
At Craig's?
Yeah.
I had a friend text me a couple of weeks ago and say he was at Craig's. Open field to the right. Football is at the 32 after the penalty. And just 12 seconds left until halftime. Lindley takes, gives to Brown, running right side. Brown trying to get to the edge. Good tackle there in space. Boy, what a first half that's been played by Cody Amato.
Yeah.
He made the tackle, and that's the way the first half is going to come to an end. So 14-0. Panthers at the half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, and Lone Oak will get the football to begin the second half of play. So as the two teams head to the locker room, we'll step away right here and take a 5-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the performance by the Heber Springs Band at halftime tonight as well. If they get on the field, I don't see them out on the field. I think they're going to perform, but yeah, they're down on the sideline right now. So maybe we can see them in a minute. But right now, let's step away and take a 5-minute timeout. Panthers are down 14-0. The Heber Springs Band will perform a little bit later on at half. Right now, we pause for 5 minutes. First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report coming up in 5 minutes. Panthers trail 14-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mention it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nisa's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at F.L.'s can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. F.L.'s also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greers Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Back at half, First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Panthers trail 14-0 at halftime. The Lone Oak Marching Band are on the field right now. We will have the Heber Springs Band coming up for you in a few moments. And take their performance. But it's time now for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. First Arkansas Bank and Trust are the proud sponsors of this halftime report. Start thinking outside the box with the Cube. And the Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust is a new way of banking. You can cash checks, make deposits, pay your house or auto loan payment, and interact with a live account representative 7 days a week without leaving your vehicle. ATMs are a thing of the past, so stop living in the past and start banking with the Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Heber Springs, equal housing lender, member FDIC. As we look at the scoring summary from that first half of play, and just 2 scores. Panthers moved the football well there in the first half, but no points to show for it. They were inside the Red River Boating Center red zone, got no points there in the second quarter of play. Had the football on the Lone Oak side of the field most of the first half, but Lone Oak was able to turn them away. And big plays in that first half. Braden Allen and Latrell Burnett, they really hooked up for a couple of big plays. 67-yard touchdown pass with 6 minutes left in the first quarter of play. That was Allen to Burnett. The extra point was no good. And then in the second quarter, right before halftime, with a minute 31 left in the Cry-Like second quarter, it was an 11-yard touchdown run by Braden Allen. But boy, he made a really big run on that drive before that, and a big screen pass to Burnett to keep the drive alive when it looked like he was about to be sacked. And then the 2-point conversion was good, and 14-0, and that's where we stand at half. So we'll come back. We'll have the Heber Springs Marching Band. They'll be on the field when we come back to the football field in 4 minutes. Panthers at the half trail 14-0. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report on your hometown station 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry-Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry-Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
I need someone's help. Every time I see a vehicle I like, I call the store, and that vehicle is already sold.
Have you checked out Red River Dodge?
No, but I'm sure it's all the same.
Not at all. We update our website every day and get fresh new Ram inventory all the time. And if you don't see exactly what you want, you got to pick up the phone and call 501-362-5831. And there's a pretty good chance we either have it on our lot or it's just days out. Check us out at redriverdodge.com during Ram Power Days.
Howdy, folks. Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs need your help rounding up some cars and trucks right now. We'll pay top dollar for your vehicle. Any make, any model. Whatever you've got, we want it. Plus, whether you buy a car from us or not, we'll pay cash for your ride. So what are you waiting for? Help us round up some cars, and you can round up a deal. Come see us today at Cowboy Chevy Buick GMC in Heber Springs or cowboycbg.com.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters: Verona's Italian Restaurant, LT Davis Flooring Company, First Security Bank, Stevenson Oil Company, Angie's Hideaway, Pro Land Title Company in Heber Springs, Survival Flight, Olmsted Funeral Home, McDonald's, Jitterbug Coffee House, R-Care, Remax Advantage Heber Springs, Southridge Village Nursing and Rehab. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The all-new Cowboy Collision & Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility. Our certified repair professionals can get you a free estimate in less than 15 minutes and even do same-day repairs. We offer loaner vehicles and flexible payment plans through Sunbit. Open 24/7 online. Go to cowboycbg.com to schedule an appointment today. Let us show you why we're the hardest working team in the business. Cowboy Collision & Customs in Heber Springs.
Tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Dr. Jan Sharp at Heber Springs Clinic, North Arkansas Tire, Centennial Bank of Heber Springs, The River Company, Heber Springs Eye Care, Judy King School of Dance, Sonic, Cleveland County Memorial Gardens, Affordable Air, Tubby Tees, and Visual Identity. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, Alexia, what are you doing?
I'm just getting all my school supplies together since they wouldn't let me graduate last year.
Now that you mentioned it, I need to get the Jammin' Jeep some new tires before taking it on the road to Panther football games.
Well, Billy, I'm glad you mentioned that because my papa and daddy can fix that right away at Bartlett Tire Center.
You know, Alexia, I'm headed that way right now.
Just make sure you call 362-8215 for your appointment today. Bartlett Tire Center, the official tire center for Billy Morgan.
Welcome back to Lone Oak for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Heber Springs marching band, they are on the field. We're going to look at scores from Steve Castleberry. And Steve sending the scores. Quitman 28-0. They lead at the half, or at the end of near the end of the first half. Nettleton and Southside, that's a 12-0 Southside lead in the second quarter. And Steve tells me that Nettleton is 6-1 on the season.
Yeah, Nettleton's pretty good.
Subiaco Academy, this is Rosebud's homecoming, 8-man football. In the first quarter, 14-0 Subiaco. And Stuttgart leading big over Cave City in the first half on Stuttgart's homecoming. They were up 20-0 earlier. We are going to listen in. The Panther band, they'll get everything plugged in here in a minute. And then they're going to perform here at Lone Oak. It is Lone Oak's homecoming. So great crowd. This may be, Lance, I'm not sure we've ever been here for homecoming. If we have, I do not remember. Have we?
We've been here in Stuttgart. We've been at Stuttgart.
Yeah, we've been. I'm not sure we've been here.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there was a time when Lance Hamilton would make sure that I was at the football field a lot earlier.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. But I've never seen the parking lot as full as what it is.
Well, that's because
tonight.
we used to get here at 3:30.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get here quite that early today. Heber Springs band, they're going to play. They don't run out of time on the clock because the clock's about to run out.
They'll add time for them.
Okay. So let's listen in on the Heber Springs band. They're going to put on a great show here at halftime. Well, I thought, the PA announcer's talking now. So we'll listen to the band as soon as they start playing. And for those of you, there they go. So they're ready to go, and they are playing now. Here's the Heber Springs Marching Band. Heber Springs marching band performing here at the half. First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. And, well, they still have another song left in them, so let's listen in. So that'll wrap it up for our First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. The teams are back on the field. They're getting ready for the second half. The Heber Springs Marching Band performing here at half. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, then we'll have the second half. After the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, we'll come back in 3 minutes. Panthers trail 14-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
What does amazing sound like? At Baptist Health, we hear it every day. It sounds like a new life, a strong heartbeat, faith in action, and 100 years of all our best. Thank you for allowing Baptist Health to provide you with compassionate care for the past 100 years. We look forward to serving you for many to come. Visit Baptist-Health.com to learn more.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Mark Mansfield State Farm, Cash Saver of Heber Springs, Southern Pipe and Supply, Bryce Farmer and Carissa Clemens with First Trust Home Loans, Tina Moore with Tina Moore Allstate, Rock Mortgage Lending Equal Housing Lender, Tracy and the guys at Farm Bureau. Thank you to these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. White River Health Family Care in Heber Springs, Hopper Termite and Pest Management, Eagle Bank, Ozark Country Market, McKenzie Realty, First United Methodist Church, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, New Life Church, Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Billy Morgan back with Lance Hamilton and our crew, Rick Hopgood, Jeffrey James, Trip Keeter, and Billy Smallwood. Glad to have you with us tonight for Panther football. And some scores from Steve Castleberry as we get ready to start the second half. The Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter coming up. Quitman up big at the half. They're up 35-0 over Atkins. Little Rock Christian leads late in the second quarter, 55-0 over Siloam Springs. And Stuttgart 35-0. That's late in the second quarter over Cave City at Stuttgart. And that's still, boy, that's a dandy game. Nettleton and Southside. I think that game's at Southside.
You
but
think?
It's 12-7. Southside leads, and Nettleton a 6-1 team. We saw Southside earlier in the season in non-conference action, and I thought they were a good-looking team that we saw that night.
Yeah. We talked about how if they were still in 4A, they would probably be one to be dealt with.
So we're ready to go here in the second half. Panthers have to kick it away. And Lance did some good things in that first half, really moved the football, but didn't put any points on the board. And Lone Oak, we saw the athleticism and the big playability of Braden Allen. And, boy, he was big there in that first half of play for the Jackrabbits. And it'll be a touchback. And we see Gideon Tate with a good kickoff there, the junior. And so it'll now be Lone Oak with the football. And, boy, you really feel like the Panthers, they've got to get it back, obviously, to a one-score game, Lance. So they have to get the Lone Oak offense off the field. A turnover would be big right here if they could do that. But, boy, you'd sure just take a punt. You want the football back.
Yeah, just hold them. Hold them again, try to get the football back, put some points on the board here early on in the third quarter.
So Allen to the line of scrimmage and shotgun, turns, hands it off, running near side. 25-30, right sideline, 40, and pushed out of bounds near midfield by Logan Rutledge. And that's another big run by Landon Jones.
Yeah.
And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, I think, where the official standing is back before he got to the 45. Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 43. So first down for Lone Oak. Jones still in the football game. They don't hand it off to him, though, but they do hand it off and run it up the middle. Keenan Sneed made the tackle, and a carry there from Gibson. We didn't see him carry it in the first half, but he gets almost 5. He does get 5 on first down. In fact, I think when they finally get the yardsticks to where it should be, they'll give him 6 because he's up to the 49. So it'll be second down and 4. Pay no attention to where the down marker is because it's nowhere near where the football is. And so now running to the left side, this is Allen, and he's going to have a first down. He's cut down by Cusick on the far sideline and into the boundary and out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. There is. No, there is not. I thought I saw a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag down, but there is not. So that's a first down at the 38-yard line. Was that wishful thinking on my part?
I think it was, Bill.
It's a Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Panthers are down 14-0, 11:20 remaining in the third. And now Allen to the line of scrimmage. This time he gives to Jones. Jones tried to turn it back inside. The Panthers really played that well. And there was a couple of Panthers that got right there. It was Zach Parker and Chris Edwards that kind of sandwiched him. And it's a yard gain, second down and 9. I think he wanted to run. He thought he saw a little bit of a hole up the middle, and that closed in a hurry.
Yes.
10:50 remaining in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Lone Oak moving to our right. And now empty backfield. So Allen back there all by himself. And now Allen takes. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw the football, and it's incomplete. A little bit high with the pass. It stops the clock. It was intended there for Von Zimmerman. 10:33 left. Now it's third down and 9. I really honestly, Lance, when I saw Braden Allen spread the field like that, back there all by himself. I didn't expect him to do anything but run the football. They're up 14-0. Yeah. I thought he's going to run, try to pick up the first down himself, keep the clock rolling. He's back there by himself here on third down. Third down and 9. He wants a man to come in motion. He does. That's Jones, and Jones now over to the left side of him. Now he takes. He's going to give it to Jones. He's hit the backfield, and now the Panthers get him for a loss. Good play there by Jordan Tidwell, who was in the backfield, and it's a loss on the play, and now it's third down and 13.
Yeah, Tidwell and Sneed were in the backfield, sniffed that one out. I think Tidwell would have been in on the play before, Billy. I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I beg your pardon. He's fourth down. I keep looking at that down marker. It's a little bit behind.
One of the Jackrabbits had his paw on Tidwell's jersey, but they didn't call the hold on that.
But that's that goes back to that second down play in which they tried to pass when the run had been doing so well for them. And now we'll see if it's fourth down and 13 right here, up 2 scores. Allen takes. They're going to go for it on 4th and 13. He's hit. He spins away. He steps up in the pocket. He's hit again. He spins away. He rolls to the right. He throws into the boundary. Is caught, but I don't think he's in bounds. They're going to say it is a catch. They're going to say it's a catch, but
it's not enough.
It's not enough for a first down. It's not enough for a first down where it's caught. And so coming back for the football was Gooden. And he's short. He's short by about 3 yards.
It was a nice catch.
Yeah. He was tiptoeing the sidelines, and they said he was inbound, and he caught it right there on the Lone Oak sideline. But the only problem was he wasn't 13 yards downfield. He was just about 10. How did Allen escape not once but twice?
DW40.
Yeah. He's good. And now the Panthers did what they had to do right there, Lance, to stay in this game, prevent them from scoring, and get the football back. Now Lindley takes, screen pass complete to Brown. Brown is going to cross the 30-yard line. He's going to be up to the 34-yard line, and a gain of about 6 on the play. And I promise you I'm not making this up when we call the name of Cody Amato almost every time that Lone Oak makes a tackle, because he has made just about every one of them.
Yeah, he's in on a lot of them for sure.
Second down and 4. Open field to the left, empty backfield. Lindley has a man in motion. That's Brown. Give it to him on the sweep, coming to the near side. He gets a block on the edge, and he's going to get to the 39-yard line and didn't quite get to the 40. And so I think he's got enough, though, for a first down. They're going to move the change. Yeah, just enough. He crossed the 39, so that's enough. And they're going to say first down. J.T. Stewart made the tackle that time for the Jackrabbits. And the Panthers get a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
No.
Well, they've already moved the chains. They picked the chains up and moved them.
Side judge is saying third down.
Well, they picked the chains up.
Oh, I know.
So now they've – how much do you trust that they're going to stake that down right back where it was, because they had picked them up? Well, you don't like that. We saw this happen one time. I won't say where we were. We were on the road, but it cost the Panthers dearly.
In East Arkansas?
Yes, it was. They're no longer conference foes.
Did he wear a hard
Brown
hat?
Sure did. And Parker, this time he's going to have the first down, and they gave him a good mark that time.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit better mark than he probably didn't quite get to the 40, but they mark it to the 40. Yeah, if you don't get the first down right there, you're going to have a lot of people on the far sideline very unhappy, because the chains were already moved, and you move them back, and they already been picked up. So it is a Panther first down. Cowboy Chevrolet first down at the 40-yard line, open field to the right. 8 minutes remaining here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Panthers are down 14-0. Give it to Edwards, coming from left to right, and he's tackled in the backfield. He's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it. Amato again made the tackle. There is a timeout for injury on the field.
Is that Edwards?
10 to the injured Panther player. Hey, Reed Hutchins Pharmacy is Panther Nation's local pharmacy. Stop in and enjoy their friendly service and extensive inventory. Now's the time to go talk to them about getting your flu shot for the upcoming flu season. Go Panthers from the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy crew. 7:46 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third.
I'll see you down there Monday morning.
Lance and I have an appointment to get our flu shot at 9:05 Monday. Once I get out of the studio, the Cowboy Chevrolet morning show. Well, it is Edwards, and he's not able to put any weight on his right leg. And they help him to the sideline. Dr. Tate will look him over. He's headed right for Billy Smallwood right now. You see him there on your screen. So 7:46 left in the third, and now Panthers with second down and 10. They did give him the line of scrimmage, so he did get back to the line of scrimmage. Needs to get to midfield for a first down. 7:34 and counting as the clock starts running once again after the injury. And now an empty backfield. Lindley claps his hands, takes, pumps to the right, now looks over the middle. Good protection. Now he's going to go deep downfield. There's nobody there. Mix up there. Cusick and Yancey were both in the same area, the real estate there at the 40-yard line.
They were in the same vicinity. They just weren't, I think, where Lindley thought they would be.
Yeah, Lindley was expecting someone deep. He even pumped.
Yeah.
And again, the offensive line doing a great job. He had a great pocket there to throw the football. 7:16 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third.
Yeah, we'll see what they can come up with here.
So Lindley rolls to the right. Now Lindley fires, and Yancey with a diving attempt, and it is incomplete. And now it's fourth down.
4th and 10, Bill.
So 7:11 remaining. Panthers do get one first down, one Cowboy Chevrolet first down. Football right at the 40-yard line. See what the Panthers do right
see
here.
what they come up with.
Hey, my nephew Levi Lothian is watching the game tonight.
Is Levi watching?
Yeah, he's a jackrabbit.
There you go.
So here is Brown's going to punt it, and it is going to be dropped and then picked back up at the 15-yard line across the 20, 25, up to the 30, slips a tackle, and now running to the left and slips another tackle at the 40-yard line, 45, and the Panthers finally get him. Parker Brown got him and made the tackle of Denham Gooden, who it didn't look like anybody was going to get.
Well, Bill, so you're going to be at Searcy tomorrow?
I'll be at Searcy tomorrow. The 12th-ranked Bisons.
Playing Henderson?
National poll wasn't very kind this week. You scored 56 points on the road.
Yeah.
You dropped down one spot from 11 to 12. But, yeah, Henderson State.
Yeah.
And Harding tomorrow at 2. I'll be there for that. So, yeah, I have a full day tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to run up to Batesville.
There's my buddy Levi. Has the captain's chair.
There you go.
Watching the game tonight.
Yeah, I got to go to Batesville, watch the Scots play, watch Jen walk across the field there in the homecoming.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gentry is in the homecoming court at Lyon. Football is at the 44, open field to the right, so Lone Oak gets it back. Allen keeps, and now Allen's going to take the football forward across the 45 up to the 47-yard line. And Jonah Cordell on the stop for the Panthers. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. My nephew probably will play on this field maybe someday. I'm not sure Uncle Bill will still be around doing games at that time or not. It'll be a few years down the road.
Well, then you can just come watch him.
6:20 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. And now they're going to run it again. This is Burnett. It's going to take it across the 45-yard line. Just hang on to his ankles. And that's exactly what the Panthers did. He got across midfield inside the 45, and it was Carter Julian who had him around the ankles. Football at the 43-yard line, and it'll be a first down for the Jackrabbits. And I don't think, and Lance, I saw a quarter out in the parking lot coming in. I should have picked that thing up where I could bet you but he was facing the wrong way. It's tails up.
I got you.
I bet you a quarter if I had that thing that they won't throw it on this drive. Up 14-0, 5:38 the way they're running it. And this is Allen's going to keep the football, and he's going to run it himself, and he's going to take it forward inside the 40-yard line. He's tackled by Luke Elliott.
Yeah.
But, yeah, when you can move the football in chunks like that on the ground,
there's no sense in
there's
throwing.
no reason to throw it, yeah. And especially when you're up 2 scores. 5:16 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter.
Yeah, just keep it on the ground and chew up yardage and chew up clock.
Football is on the right hash. The back is Burnett. He's to the left of Allen. Allen takes. He's going to give to Burnett. Big hole up the middle. Running room inside the 30-yard line. He's still free. And the Panthers trying to bring him down. They finally will, but inside the 25-yard line. Snead came crashing in along with Jordan Tidwell to make the tackle. But it's another Lone Oak first down. So this is what the Jackrabbits, this is really what I thought I'd see from them on their first drive of the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third, and they were doing that until they put it in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, they were chewing up yardage just like they are right now.
Open field to the left, and now in shotgun, Allen takes a pitch right there to Landon Jones trying to get outside, and a good play on the edge by Jordan Tidwell.
No, I think that was Julian.
Got a little fancy there, and so Julian got him. Okay, Carter Julian got him on the corner. That's a good play by Carter Julian. He's a young player that's really played well this year. He's just a sophomore. So that's no gain. In fact, about a half-yard loss there. But again, a little fancy right there.
It was.
They lost about a half-yard.
Carter did a good job of getting in there where the receiver could not get a block on him.
Yeah, on the edge there.
Yeah.
So this time Allen's just going to keep it right between the tackles, spins free, and he's going to be dragged down. But he's going to have a first down inside the 15-yard line. That time that was Tidwell that dragged him down. And now they didn't give him the first down. They're going to say he's about a half-yard short. So it's third down and short. They'll come to the line of scrimmage, 3:32 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. They'll turn, they'll run it right here, give it to the fullback, and he's going to take the football inside the 10-yard line. That's the first time we've seen Amato run it. We've called his name a lot on defense. They brought him in to run the football straight up the middle, and he gets the first down to the 6. So it's 1st and goal, and Amato stays in the game. And they'll turn, give it to him again, and Amato's going to take it down inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 3. So now it'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Actually, Davis in on the stop. Counter coming to the right side and across the goal line. Touchdown, Lone Oak. That is Landon Jones for the score. And that time Lone Oak kept it on the ground, moved the football. You notice if you're watching it on YouTube and Facebook Live and not listening to it on the radio, if you're watching, you can see the quarterback, Allen. Boy, as soon as he hands it off, he gives that running back a push.
Oh, yeah.
He wants him to hit that hole. You're going to go for the extra point right here. Boatwright missed his first extra point. This will be his 2nd try. And the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 2:57 remaining here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. Panthers trail 21-0. We step away for 60 seconds. In fact, we'll step away for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these Panther Boosters. One Bite Meat Market, A1 Heating and Air Company, Jet Fast Motor Brokers, Old Town Espresso, Nice's Custom Frame Shop, Golden & Co., Unity Health, CWB Engineers. Thank you to these Panther Boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
21-0. Panthers trail. Now, Lance knows that song. That was
take the 8:15 into the city.
Yeah, taking care of business.
Yeah.
Sid King playing that one on the drums. 2:57 remaining in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter. We do not have good news to report for the Panther fans. Panthers are down 21-0 here in the third quarter. 1 first down. Now, this third quarter was a lot like the first half as far as flip-flop the other way, though. Lonoke has had the football for most of this third quarter. Here's Brown on the return. Brown running room across the 40, 45, and Brown a good return out near midfield as he'll cross the 45-yard line and get up to the 47. Amato even makes tackles on special teams. Yeah. So it's the first down for Heber Springs. The best field position they had all night was when they had it at the 39 to start a drive. At the Lone Oak 39, didn't get points. This is their second best starting spot. They get it at the 48. 2:50 left in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Shotgun for Lindley. Lindley takes, no, the ball is loose now, and the Panthers, did they get it back? Parker Brown, I think, fell on it. Parker Brown and Xander Lindley looked like they collided right there, and that's when the ball just popped free, and Brown was able to fall on it.
It was a good thing because Amato was right there.
Yeah, he was. It's a loss, though. It's a loss of 5, so it's second down and 15. And just 2:24 left here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third quarter of play. All favors the right hash. Lindley in shotgun. Now Lindley takes, turns, gives to Brown. Brown runs to the right, trying to get to the sideline, slips a tackle. Midfield, 45, spun out of bounds on the far sideline, just short of a first down. Braden Allen made the tackle. And a third down coming up here, but a good run there by Brown. He made a man miss. That was a big part of that run.
Yeah, he avoided a couple of tackles there, but like you said, Braden Allen put it on him.
At the 44, Panthers need to get to the 40, about the 42 for a first down. 2 minutes left in this Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third, and give the football again. Brown, he's going to have the first down this time. Well, he just keeps running. They had him wrapped up, and he broke the tackle. Gibson had him, and Amato and Robinson get him at the 37-yard line. Well, they're going to say the 38. It's a Panther first down, so they convert. The Cowboys Chevrolet first down for the Panthers.
That was a good dose of Parker Brown.
So 90 seconds remaining here in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. Open field to the left. And now Lindley in shotgun. Lindley takes, gives to Brown, coming to the near side. He was in motion. He's trying to get outside. There's just nowhere to go. He's thrown backwards and tackled. And Burnett with the tackle. That time Keenan Sneed was in the backfield. Brown was in motion. Gave it to him on the sweep. So it's a loss of about a yard. It'll be second down and 11. 53 seconds remaining in the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third.
Yeah, that time defense just, they read it, Bill. They didn't have anywhere to go.
No. Sneed stays on the field. He's going to be split wide right. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's Cusick all by himself on the left side. That's the short side of the field. And now Brown in motion out of the backfield. And they fake a throw to him. And now they'll throw to Cusick. He catches at the 40 down the left sideline, inside the 20, inside the 10. And Cusick inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. And the Panthers are going to have first down and goal at the 3-yard line. Boy, that was a well-designed play with a little fake the pass out of the flat on the right side to Parker Brown. Everybody bit on it. And then Cusick went flying down the left sideline. Good pass there from Lindley.
And a good block that he had.
Yeah. So that's the final play of the Reed Hutchins Pharmacy third. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. Panthers trail 21-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greer Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Looking to add something new to your home? Shop Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Choose from their large selection of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture that will make any room in your home look new. Also, check out their selection of appliances, wall art, rugs, Greers Ferry lake items, and outdoor cedar furniture. Check them out on Facebook at Heber Springs Home Furnishings. Go Panthers! From Amy at Heber Springs Home Furnishings.
$21-0. Panthers trail as we go to the fourth quarter. That is brought to you by Super Splash Car Wash. So the Panthers will get the football and have the football to 3 for the first play of the fourth. Open field is to the right. Brown is the back to the left of Lindley. And now motion for the Panthers. Lindley takes a little shovel pass to Cusick. Cusick now inside the 5-yard line. Then he lost the football. They scramble for it. The Panthers are going to fall back on it. He was fighting for yards. And then the football popped free. There was no whistle before. That was a live ball. And the Panthers got it back. Very fortunate there. Keenan Sneed popped on it.
Yeah, they were very fortunate to get that.
That's a big loss, though, back near the 10-yard line. So it's second down and goal from the 9. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left. In fact, 4 receivers to the left. And now Lindley takes, rolls to the left. He fires. This is complete to Cusick. And Cusick caught it at about the 6-yard line. And then he is going to be bumped out of bounds just inside the 5. So now it's third and goal from right at the 5 where we'll say he is. So third down and goal there with 11-11 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. 4 receivers now to the right side. That's where open field is. 1 to the left, that's Brown. And now Lindley takes, he's going to run the football forward. He takes it inside the 5-yard line down to the 1. Down to the 1, and it'll be fourth down and goal. Boy, that first down play that the fumble came free was really costly. The Panthers have gotten almost all those yards back except for 1. And that's the big yard they've been looking for all night to get it across the goal line. 10:47 remaining. Let's see if the Panthers can punch it across right here. Sneed, split wide right. Yancey, Cusick, also on the right side, along with Rutledge. Brown is the receiver to the left. They may call a timeout right here. Play clock is off. It's not even, and Todd Wood has a point. He was talking with the referee because the play clock was, and see now it's gone. It's disappeared down there.
It's working on the other.
It's working on one end of the field, but it's not working on the end of the field where the Panthers were. And then it popped back on, almost like there's probably a short in it.
Yeah.
But it was at 6 seconds. Now it's on. I don't think they charge the Panthers with the timeout right there because it was a clock malfunction. Now it is back up. Now see, it's gone again. 25 seconds was showing. It's not showing now. And Todd Wood told the official now it's showing again, and now it's counting down. You hope that stays on now. It's at 18. It's at 15. So Panthers now on fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line. Brown in motion out of the backfield. Lindley takes. Lindley's going to run the football to the goal line. Lindley, touchdown, Panthers. 10:18 left in the fourth quarter. And the Panthers have scored, and they're on the board on a 1-yard touchdown run from Xander Lindley, and it's now 21-6. Lone Oak leads here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was a good little quarterback keep right there, Bill. He ran in there hard.
Yeah, offensive line gave him a push right there to run behind. Gideon Tate on for the extra point.
Missing a little personnel.
Lindley will hold it. Tate will attempt it. Placement is down. The extra point is up. And the extra point is good. Jonah Cordell with a good snap. 21-7. Panthers now trail 10-18 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. We'll see if we'll see an onside kick maybe coming up in 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
10-18 remaining here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Lance, Panthers took advantage.
Yeah.
Good field position and then punched it across right there. That's a big fourth down conversion in the Red River Boating Center red zone, and they got it done this time.
It's about time. Yep. I mean, they've had a couple of fourth downs that they've tried to convert, and things just haven't gone their way, and this time it did, and they were able to punch it in. Kudos to Xander Lindley there.
They were in the Red River Boating Center red zone once there in the first half, and then got into it there for the second time this evening in the Red River Boating Center red zone, and then this time able to convert.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at the tee it up at the 40, and Lone Oak is sure expecting or thinking maybe they might see an onside kick right here, and it definitely something that I'm looking for as well. 10-18 left. See what the Panthers do. A lot of time left in this football game. Little high sky kick that is going to be taken by Lone Oak, running to the near side. They took it just inside the 30-yard line, and Panthers really got downfield and really pursued that ball well, and Keenan Sneed eventually grabbed the legs of Landon Jones and got him. He crossed the 30 to the 32, so that's where Lone Oak's going to take over. All right, now's the time to see if the Panthers can maybe punch one free right here. If you knock a ball away, because, again, I pick that quarter up again and tell you that I don't think we'll see it in the air.
Probably not.
Football, at least I would expect it. 10-10 left in the fourth and up 21-7 the way they moved the football on the ground.
I was going to say the way Allen and Jones and Gibson ran the football the last drive.
Gibson is on the field this time. He's to the left of Allen. And now Allen in shotgun. Allen takes, turns, gives to Gibson. Gibson finds a hole right side. He's going to be cut down across the 40-yard line. And Chris Roberts on the tackle there at the 43-yard line. Well, he had a head of steam, too.
Oh,
Gibson
yeah, he did. I mean, it took him about a step and a half, and he was at full speed.
So now taking screen pass. This is complete on the right side. Panthers really defended that well. Landon Jones on the catch there, and Easton Cusick made the tackle, but after only a 3-yard gain.
Mm-hmm.
So open field left now, 9:30 left. We haven't seen the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flags here in the second half. Panthers would love to see maybe a holding penalty or something right here, really kill this drive. Second down and 7, empty backfield. And now Allen's going to keep it himself. Allen to midfield. Allen to the 40-yard line. Breaks to the left. He almost had the football punched free, but he's going to have a first down after a big carry there. Boy, coming up from behind, Zachary Parker almost punched that football free. Down to the 34-yard line. Easton Cusick also in on the tackle all the way down to the 33. So it's a first down for Lone Oak. And they moved the chains again with 8:55 left in the fourth. The homecoming crowd so far tonight, they've been happy.
Yeah, so far the
open field right. Gibson carries here. Gibson now slips one tackle. Gibson takes it down inside the 25-yard line down to the 24. Logan Rutledge on the tackle along with Zach Parker. 9 yards on first down. It'll be second down and a yard here with 8:25 left in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter of play. Ball in the center of the field. And now taking, and this time again, Gibson's going to carry. Gibson makes 2 miss, and now he's got to be stacked up, but he's got a first down.
Yeah.
Right at the 22-yard line. Hey, don't forget to check out the brand new automatic car wash at Super Splash Car Wash. Choose from a touchless or soft touch wash. Leave your car's dirt behind at Super Splash Car Wash, located next to Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Go Panthers from the crew at Super Splash Car Wash. First down at the 22-yard line. We go under 8 minutes left in the fourth. And now a different back is in now. This is Von Zimmerman. And they give it to Von Zimmerman, and Von Zimmerman is spun down. Good tackle there by Luke Elliott, who made the play. And it's a loss on the play of a yard. It'll be second down and 11. 7:34 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Don't forget, after the game, we will tell you about the Heartland Ford player of the game. Ball is in the center of the field. And now they're running that play clock down as far as it can. Now take a run right, slip one tackle, but then the pursuit gets there, and the Panthers got him. And good play once again by the sophomore Carter Julian.
Yeah, he was hitting the backfield.
Yeah, slipped away from that, but it slowed him down enough.
Mm-hmm.
And Julian got him with a tackle. It's a yard gain, so now it's third down and 10. Did you make Stan pick the
I did.
player of the game 2 weeks ago? I think I was listening toward at the end of the game. Shotgun, and now this time Allen's going to run. He tried to run left. Now he runs right. He has some room. He's inside the 20-yard line. He's down to about the 16. He's short of the first down. Julian again on the tackle, so it'll be fourth down and 4. This is Lance's favorite down and distance.
4 and 4. Absolutely.
Football in the center of the field. Allen with an empty backfield. I think Allen's going to run it right here, Lance.
You think?
Well, let's see. Whistles. Somebody's used the timeout. Lonoke wants to talk about it. 6:04 left. I think they'll talk about it, and they will properly decide that he's going to run. 21-7. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Panthers down. 6:04 left in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth. We take a 30-second timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, this is Spence at Reed Hutchins Pharmacy in downtown Heber Springs. Do you or a loved one need help managing medications? We have a safe and convenient medication packaging solution that can help. Our compliance packaging eliminates the need to create your own pill box, has detachable individual packs, and is color-coded. We also offer convenient drive-through and home or work delivery. We strive to provide comfort and safety in fulfilling your pharmacy needs. Stop by or give us a call at 501-270-8888.
6:04 left in the football game. Fourth down and 4, empty backfield. Allen takes, and now Allen's going to throw the football on fourth down and 4. He throws downfield, and a diving catch, Amato. They're going to say he caught it inside the 5-yard line at the 2. Well, the Panthers almost got him. He had a couple of open receivers, but the pressure made him throw the football off his back foot. He almost underthrew him.
Yeah.
So I would have lost a quarter there, Lance. And they were able to throw it and get the first down. And now this time they'll turn, give it to Amato into the end zone, touchdown. And Lonoke has scored. Cody Amato is a senior, and he scores on homecoming night. 5:53 left here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. It is 27-7 now. The Panthers trail, and they'll attempt the extra point. This is a good Lone Oak team, Lance.
It is.
Particularly offensively. And now Boat right on for the extra point. Placement is down, and the extra point is up, and it is good. So 5:53 left in the fourth. It is 28-7. Panthers trail. We take a 60-second timeout on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
I need someone's help. Every time I see a vehicle I like, I call the store, and that vehicle is already sold.
Have you checked out Red River Dodge?
No, but I'm sure it's all the same.
Not at all. We update our website every day and get fresh new Ram inventory all the time. And if you don't see exactly what you want, you got to pick up the phone and call 501-362-5831. And there's a pretty good chance we either have it on our lot or it's just days out. Check us out at redriverdodge.com during Ram Power Days.
28-7, Panthers trail in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. Here is Parker Brown from the 5, across the 10, 15, 20, and Parker Brown across the 25, didn't quite get to the 30. But Amato again made the tackle at the 29-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will take over, down 3 touchdowns now with 5:43 left. And running out of time here in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth now.
Yeah, they got 5:43 left.
Needed a turnover or a big quick stop on that last possession to try to make it a one-score game. So the Lone Oak team trying to win their 5th game of the year, their 3rd in conference.
And they're going to have
quick strike.
A fairly quick strike here.
Brown is the back to the right of Lindley. Lindley takes, turns, gives to Brown. Brown's got to run the football to the 32, and then he's going to spin forward, but he's tackled after a short gain there. Taylor Coffey on the tackle. And so 5:27 remaining in this Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter.
We were dancing there for a minute, Bill.
Lance has been dancing all night since we walked into the stadium tonight.
Oh, it's the musica.
You well rested after your trip to Martha's Vineyard, the bye week last week. Second down, 7, and Lindley's going to throw it left side. This is caught by Yancey. Boy, Yancey caught that in traffic, but it was behind the line of scrimmage, so it's actually going to be a 3-yard loss on the play. Somehow he caught it, though, because he was hit about the time the football got there.
Yeah, I was beginning to think that
you were going to take it away?
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 10, 4:56 left. The best thing that happened for the Panthers on that play was that it went out of bounds. Stopped the clock. So open field to the right. Panthers have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brown is the back, and now Yancey in motion. And now toss to the right side for Brown, trying to get outside. He gets to the 31, dives forward to the 33, and that's it. So it'll be 4th down. So 4th down, Stewart and Amato on the tackle, and Tanner Starks. So that's 4th and 7, or you'd say a long 6.
Long 6.
At the 33. Panthers need to get up across the 39 for a first down. Play coming in from the boundary. 17 seconds on the play clock. 4:17 and counting in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. And now empty backfield. Lindley takes out of the gun. Rolls to the left. Now Lindley looking. Lindley steps back. Now still trying to find somebody open. Throws downfield, incomplete. He just had to let it fly, and he almost hit Logan Rutledge, but it was a little bit overthrown, but he was thrown off his back foot, just trying to make something happen, And it's a turnover on downs with 33 seconds left in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter of play. And it's good to be here in Lone Oak tonight inside the FL Davis Ace broadcast booth. Obviously, we were hoping to bring you better news tonight, but again, this is a Lone Oak team that's really competed.
It's a pretty good little Lone Oak team.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Hey, scores from Steve Castleberry. Stuttgart's up 35-7. So did the Panthers take a timeout right there? 4:01 left. Somebody took one. I think the Panthers took a timeout, so we'll keep it right here and look at Steve Castleberry's scores. And Quitman was up big at half. They were up 35-0. Subiaco Academy up on Rosebud at half, 48-0. And Stuttgart up 35-7. That's late in that game over Cave City. 4:01 remaining. And the Lone Oak offense getting ready to come back out on the field. You're going to watch are you going to get to watch the big college football game tomorrow? Is it Tennessee and Alabama playing tomorrow?
Are they playing in the evening?
I have no idea when they're playing.
But yes, they are playing tomorrow. That may be the CBS.
Jeffrey could tell us when they're playing. When does Tennessee and Alabama play tomorrow? Is it a night game or day game? 2:30. Yeah, I won't get to see that.
It's the CBS game.
Yeah. So the football's at the 33. Open field to the right, and Allen takes. Allen's going to throw it on first down. He rolls to the left. Now he's going to run. He slides down. That's a smart move. 32-yard line. Well, they can not get him hurt.
No.
I mean, second down and 9 now.
No, he is their team.
3:43. I know it's homecoming, and I know they want to score points and get everybody involved if they can. But boy, Motto's out there. And he's been their MVP by far on offense. And now they're going to throw it again on second down. And now he just has to throw it at the feet of the receiver. And that was intended there for Von Zimmerman. The score is Lone Oak 28, Heber Springs 7 with 3:15 remaining in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. I remind you of that because of the last two plays that have been pass plays. But one was able to at least keep the clock running. That stops the clock. So now it's third down and 9. Now they have a back in there. That's Burnett. And they will give it to him. And Burnett is going to run the football forward. Keenan Sneed made the tackle at the 28. That's what I really expected him to do from the first play of this drive. Up 28-7 with a lead. It gets 5 yards. In fact, he got 4 yards right there because it was 3rd and 9. Now it's 4th and 5. And so they're going to try a long field goal. So
there you go.
It's a very good kicker in Tom Boatwright, even though he missed an extra point earlier. They're going to try what would be, in high school football, this is a long field goal, 45 yards. That's where they're going to place it down.
We'll see if he
right
can
in the
make
center of the field. They may run out of time on the play clock. They get it snapped in time. Placement is down. The kick is on its way from 45, and it's not long enough. It's short. Had it right on the line, but just short.
Yeah, he just didn't catch it square.
So the field goal is no good, and now the Panthers are going to get the football back. 2:07 left in the game. Now that makes sense. You try something like that because there's a chance that in the playoffs or a time in this year or later in the year, they're going to need Tom Boatwright to see how far he can kick one.
That's right.
And
That's
45 may be a little out of his range. So, but 35 would have been well in his range.
They may need that in the next few weeks against Stuttgart.
Yeah. So it's at the 20 is where the Panthers will take over. 2:07 left in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. The Panthers send their offense back out onto the field. 2 receivers to each side. And now out of the gun, Panthers are going to run it. Here's Gideon Tate's going to carry the football, bounces it outside, and Gideon still on his feet. He powers forward. Boy, he just lowered his shoulder and takes the football up across the 27 up to the 28-yard line. Good run there, and he's going to get 8 on first down. It'll be second down and 2.
Good run by Gideon.
Good run by Gideon Tate. Second down and a couple, 1:40 left. in the Super Splash Car Wash fourth quarter. And so 2nd down and 2. And I'm going to run it right here. This is Tate again. Tate's going to carry it forward. He's going to have a first down across the 30-yard line up to the 32-yard line. So the Panthers will move the chains with a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, that's a couple of good runs by Gideon.
Football is at the really just short of the 32-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Clock inside of 1:05.
Tate is the back. And it's time Lindley gives to Tate again. Tate runs to the left, and I'm trying to get outside this time. They get him in the backfield. Tackle there by Von Zimmerman, who got him. And so it is now 2nd down, just 38 seconds left.
So this will probably be the final play.
7th grade junior high teams won last night. We'll be at home next week, Lance.
We're hosting Stuttgart next week?
Stuttgart next week, yeah. Home the next 2 weeks.
Stuttgart in the academy?
Yep. 19 seconds left. Turn, hand the football off to Tate. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's hit the backfield. And the tackle there by DeBoard, Paintsy DeBoard. And that is the final play of the game from Lone Oak. On homecoming night, Lone Oak wins it by a final score of 28-7 here at Lone Oak tonight. And the Panthers fall, the Jackrabbits win. Heber Springs will be at home next week, and they will play at home against Stuttgart, 7 o'clock. We hope to see you at Panther Stadium. It's now time for us to tell you about the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Heartland Ford is proud to bring you the Built Ford Tough Player of the Game. Each week, a player is chosen to be honored for their accomplishments. Heartland Ford believes that hard work, dedication, and the drive to give it your all in every aspect, from preparation to play, is why we take time to honor these individuals. This week's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game is Easton Cusick. So congratulations to Easton Cusick from the entire Heartland Ford team for being named our Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Again, the Panthers fall tonight by the final score of 28-7. And Lance, I thought the Panthers had a good game plan. Came out first half, kept the football for most of the first half, just couldn't get it across the goal line, and down 14-0 there at the half. It's a dynamic Lone Oak offense that has a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I mean, you know, right there in the first half alone, Billy, they had possession of the football for maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, Lone Oak you're talking
about.
Lone
Oak, yeah. And out of those 3 minutes, they had 2 touchdowns. And
you knew coming in that's one of the things the coaching staff had wanted to do was keep it away from their offense. They succeeded in the first half.
They did. They done a really good job of doing that. Lone Oak only had 3 possessions in the first half. One of them was a short possession, 3 and out, and then the other 2 were 2 plays. I mean, it was just bam, bam. So, you know, I think they done what they wanted to in the first half. They just weren't able to put the football in the end zone. They had that one drive that was down inside the 5 there, or inside the 10 anyways, and just come up empty on that.
Yeah, and the one drive that started at the 39 got nothing out of that, so it really hurt. Yeah,
you know, but Lone Oak's definitely a good team, but the Panthers played as hard as they could tonight.
Yep, inside the Red River Boating Center red zone twice, and scored one of those 2 times, but Panthers fall 28-7. It's been good to be with you once again from the NFL Davis Ace broadcast booth. We'll see you at Panther Stadium hopefully next week, 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:15. We'll have the Hootens pregame show on radio, and 6:45 we'll join you YouTube, Facebook Live, and also on the radio, Panther Talk with Todd Wood, and then kickoff at 7 o'clock next week. Lance, always enjoy watching football with you on a Friday night, and I'll see you next week.
All right.
That'll wrap it up for our broadcast tonight, for our entire crew here on the lake tonight, for our producer here on the road for video and the live stream, Jeffrey James, for also Billy Smallwood, for Trip Keeter, and for our studio engineer, Rick Hobgood, and my partner Lance Hamilton. This is Billy Morgan saying thanks for being with us tonight, and good night from Lone Oak.